Here is the C3. Why would you buy a C3? Most important thing about a camper trailer is setup time and setup ease. This one couldn't be easier. So you pull up, depending on how you tow, whether your car is and the camper are level or not, you may have to drop the jockey wheel and wind it up. If your car and camper are level, you won't have to do that. Then you go to the rear of the camper, unlatch the two catches down the back that hold the clamshell on. Walk inside, open the door, walk inside, and then just push it up. Now, because it's a clamshell, you're only lifting half the lid. It's very light in comparison to a full lid. And basically, for an overnight stop, that's it, you're done. So next, setting up the kitchen area. So it depends what the weather's like. If you need protection from sun, wind, rain, what have you, you'd put up the awning. Now, the awning is very simple to put up. Unzip the bag. The awning hinges at either end, one end there, one end there. You have a strap with a hook, hook it on, pull it round both ends, hook it to the edges or sides of the camper. Again, done. If it's windy, you have to drop the legs on the awning, they're inbuilt, and rope it out. Then you have the kitchen. Kitchen slides out, bench flips over, done. Pantry's there. This arrangement is ultimately practical. You have your pantry goods here, your knives and forks and stuff here. You've got your fridge there. It's an L-shaped kitchen. The kitchen is set back against the camper, so it's protected from all wind and rain coming this way. So when you've got wind coming in at an angle, you've got the awning extended out there, you're protected. You're up against it here. So it's just naturally a better option than having a slide-out kitchen coming out from the back, right on the edge of your awning. So what happens when your kitchen's right on the edge of the awning? What happens when your fridge is not even protected by the awning? When it rains, what are you going to do? You're going to have to put your fridge away. You're going to have to get some kind of wall and put it down and protect your kitchen. So yeah, you've got everything that you need right here, rather than having to walk around to storage on the other side or inside. That's even worse. So you have arrived, you pop your lid, you've put your awning out, pulled your kitchen out, had something to eat. What's next? Sleep. Now this bed is, this mattress is a full-size queen. So we'll just have a look there. Where are we? 2 meters 30. Yep, that's full queen in length. 155, something like that. Another feature that people love about the C3 is the amount of storage that's available, and it's usable storage too, not just empty area that you can use, for example, above the bed that you have to move to actually use another part of the camper. I'm not talking about that kind of, that's not usable storage. We're talking about drawers underneath the bed, we're talking about pantry space, we're talking about front boots, rear boots, all that kind of stuff that you can see in other videos. There's over 1,700 litres of usable storage, and people just love it. And also, a lot of the storage is long storage too. There's room for smallish size fishing rods and things like that. There's room for tables, there's room for chairs, there's room for camp ovens, there's room for your porta potty, there's room for your barbecue. All this stuff has a place, and there's a place for all your stuff. So we've left the most important to the last, and that's the build quality and how the build design. So we've been making these for quite a while now, and reports have come back from people that have used them in very remote locations, corrugated tracks, bull dust situations and what have you. Bull dust isn't possible to keep 100% out, but the reports that are coming back to us are saying that it's very good in terms of dust. One of the reasons is how it's built. So this is you have a steel substructure which is hot dip galvanised inside and out, or the RHS tubing, and on top of that is an aluminium frame which is bolted and screwed to that substructure. That frame is a rigid frame, so when you're on the corrugated tracks, it is moving in unison. There are no weak points. So across the top of the door there's a frame. The door is a hole inside a frame. It's like the windows. The windows are a hole inside the frame. So the outside of the frame is a rigid structure. There are no missing bits which allow the frame to flex and move when you're on corrugations. Therefore, you're not going to get dust in as much as some other designs. That's all part and parcel of the thought that's gone into designing this C3, and it's not by accident, it's by forethought and design. While we're here, we can talk about the air conditioner. So the air conditioner is mounted inside an aluminium frame that is set into the roof. It's screwed to that frame, so it's very secure. It's on corrugated tracks, what have you. It's not going to shake loose, and it's not going to separate and allow water ingress. Also, the air conditioner is not mounted to the pop top part of the roof, so you're not actually having to lift that when you're setting up your camper, and they're quite heavy, so you don't want to be having to do that every day. Also, pop top roofs are made quite light to ease in the lifting function of them, so you've got a contradiction there. You've got light weight, but you're actually mounting something quite heavy to it, so it doesn't really make sense in terms of function, whereas this does. The air conditioner is meant to be there, it's designed to be there.